Hey everybody, welcome to my extra credit math video. Today we're going to be covering right triangle trig. Now this is just the simple stuff, so don't panic. Now the questions that I have for my video are on page 933, they're question 10 and 11, so make sure to follow along. Now if you're not great at math like me, hopefully this video will give some clarification on the steps and process of solving these right triangle trig problems and will help you out in the future. Let's get into the video. So as you can see, the problems state to find the values of the 6 trigonometric functions for theta. So with that, that means that we find sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. So we can find these by using the simple techniques that I'll show you in this video. So let's get into it. The first problem that we will be covering today is question 10, which is just a simple triangle with, we have theta, 90-degree angle, 5, and 3. So clearly we need to find the last angle, and that will be our first step. So to find that angle, what we need to do is do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So all you need to do with this equation is to plug in the numbers. So 3 would be a, so you do 3 squared plus 5 squared equals c squared. C squared is always going to be the hypotenuse, which is the angle across from 90 degrees. So you just need to simply solve this, which you can do in your calculator. So 3 squared is 9, plus 5 squared, which is 25, equals c squared. So all you have to do from here is simply add these two numbers together, which is 34 squared, equals. And what you want to do from there is find the square root of 34, which is 5.8 rounded. So x then equals 5.8. So you can go ahead and up on your triangle and simply place in that x is now 5.8. And now your outer corner triangle is complete, and that is the only other side and angle that you need to solve the rest of this triangle. So from here, next you want to find the 6 trigonometric functions, so sine, cosine, tangent, etc. So you want to use the SOHCAHTOA, so sine, cosine, tangent, and what I like to do is Oliver and Orwell hate having algebra. That's the way that makes sense to me. That's the way I find it easy to memorize SOHCAHTOA. So you can use however you want, just make sure that you know how to find that. So I'm just going to go ahead and erase all of this. We don't need this anymore now that we know what x is. So first we're going to go ahead and find sine of this triangle. So sine of theta equals, and then you just want to look at your SOHCAHTOA to find what sine is. So sine equals 5 over 5.8. So that is the sine, and then you just punch that in to your calculator. You go 5 over 5.8, which is 0.86 rounded. And then you do the same thing with cosine. So cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so that's going to be 3 over 5.8. And again, you're just going to keep plugging this into your calculator in order to find the correct answer. So the cosine of this triangle is going to be 0.52. So I'm just rounding this to the nearest hundredth, just to make it easy so you know for a fact what it is. So then tangent, you're just going to do the same thing. Tangent is opposite over adjacent, so that's going to be 5 over 3, and that is 1.7. So now we're going to move into cosecant, which is a little bit trickier, but not much. So you just simply do 1 over, for cosecant you would do 1 over sine, which we already found was 0.86. So the way I like to remember this is secant cosecant, looks like sine. Then you do the last letter is C, so that's cosine, and then for the last cotangent, the last one is a T. So that makes it nice and simple for you to memorize those letters and the equations. So then all you have to do for those are plug it in. You just simply do 1 divided by 0.86, and then you just continue to get these answers, and then your triangle is solved, and that is all it is. That's all that's to this problem, and then your triangle is solved. So the next problem that we have is problem 11. So problem 11, just like the other one, gives us 2 sides and 2 angles. So again, we need to find the first angle, and we're going to use the same equation, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now the difference with this one is that we actually have the hypotenuse rather than the last problem, which means that we have 2 squared plus b squared equals 2 square root of 10. And that's also going to be squared, but you want to make sure that that's in parentheses, or that will change your answer. So you find that it's 4 plus b squared equals 40. So you're going to go ahead and subtract 4, so b squared equals 36, and then you just do square root of 36, which we know is 6, and then you have your side x again. So again, that is all you need to solve the rest of this problem. You just need 3 sides, those 2 angles, and you're good to go. So then again, we're going to use SOHCAHTOA. So you have Oliver and Orwell, hate having algebra. As long as you know those, you should be good when solving these triangles with the trigonometric functions. So I'm going to go ahead and erase all of this again. So again, now that we know the side, first up we're going to do sine. So sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So sine is just simply going to be so 6 over 2 square root of 10, which when plugging that into your calculator comes out to be 9.5. And then we're going to go and move on to cosine, which cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, which means that that is 2 over 2 square root of 10, and plugging that into your calculator, it is 3.2. And lastly, we're going to go on to tangent, and tangent is opposite over adjacent, so that is 6 over 2. And then once you plug that in your calculator, you can simply see, you don't even have to plug that in, and you can simply see that that is 3. So then moving on to cosecant, secant, and cotangent, we're going to do the same thing like the other video, just 1 divided by those numbers that we previously found. So 1 divided by, the sine would be 1 divided by 9.5, so that means that your cosecant is going to be 0.12, rounded. And then we're just going to move on with the other numbers as well. So secant is going to be, once plugged in, that is 0.31. And lastly, we have cotangent, which is just 0.33 repeating, and you can round that to 0.34 or what else you would like. And then this triangle again is solved, and that is all there is to it. And this triangle is solved, and that's all there is to it. And hopefully that helps, and hopefully you now understand how to solve these triangles using the 6 trigonometric functions. Hopefully these videos helped you to learn how to solve the 6 trigonometric functions, and hopefully you're able to use them in the future and use these skills taught in this video. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you learned something from it, and now understand. Have a great day.